Hey guys, hey, welcome to Mondays with Marc. I'm Marc, and this is Smokeysteveandmarc. Oh, yes, it is. Welcome or welcome back. It is great to see you on this President's Day Monday. Well, here in the U.S. anyway, it is a holiday here, but I still had to work today. Steven had off, but I had to work, so there you go. But yes, it's great to see you. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Oh man, we did. We had a very nice weekend. Gosh, we did 2 lives in a row. Coffee Talk was live, and then our regular Sunday live. And we had the highest number of people in our chat on Saturday too. It was really cool. It was pushing 500 people. It was really, really awesome and really exciting too. So if you stopped by, thank you so much. Well, we have a great show for you tonight. We have a throwback DIY to do. We're going to share some viewer pictures and today is also the day before Fat Tuesday. And I just happen to have a recipe for you. Oh, we have a great recipe today. Oh yes, to celebrate Mardi Gras, right? Oh yes, so Mardi Gras or Fat Tuesday is always held on the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday. And Ash Wednesday, as you know, marks the beginning of the Lenten season. And Fat Tuesday is all about, well, it's the last day to indulge ourselves with fatty, indulgent foods before the ritual of the fasting for the Lenten season. And Mardi Gras is all about floats and parties and picnics and beads and, of course, king cakes. Oh yeah, now we've made king cakes probably every single year here on the channel. I know I make a king cake every year, but today's recipe, we're gonna do something just a little bit different. Now, traditionally, king cakes are the very first time they're served is on January 6th, on King's Day, and then they're celebrated like throughout the whole carnival season. And traditionally also, there's a little plastic baby hidden inside of the cake. That baby represents the baby Jesus. It could also be a gold coin or a whole almond or a dried bean too. And the tradition behind that is the person who gets the slice of cake that has the little token in it, well, they'll have good luck for the rest of the year, and they're responsible for supplying the next king's cake, which is usually within a week or less. Unless you're having it on Fat Tuesday, then you have an entire year to prepare for your king's cake, right? So, alright, today, instead of the traditional round king's cake, which is basically a braided, yeasty brioche type cake that has frosting on it, and then it's decorated with colored sugars, and that would be gold, purple, and green. And those colors symbolize justice, power, and faith, right? Now, today, instead of the big king's cake, we're gonna make king cake bites. Yes. Oh, and it's a hack recipe too, and it's easy and fun to do. I just can't stand it. So let's get this Mardi Gras party started, okay? Here are our ingredients. So over here in this bowl, we have 8 ounces of cream cheese, and I brought that up to room temperature. We have one roll of, we have crescent dough sheets. Now, if you can't find the whole sheets, these are wonderful, by the way. You can just get the regular crescent rolls, and I'll show you what to do with them. But we're going to use the sheets today, okay? And over there, I have 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 whole cup of powdered sugar. We also in here have about 3 tablespoons of milk. And then we need vanilla, almond extract, and our colored sugars. Again, green, purple, well, or blue if you can't find purple, and gold, all right? And our first step, we're gonna make our filling, okay? So already in the bowl here, I have my cream cheese, and it's at room temperature, and we're going to add our 1/2 cup of sugar to it, and then to that, we're going to add about 1 teaspoon of vanilla, And then we're just going to whip that all up until it's nice and creamy. Alright, she's all ready to go. Alright, so now we're just going to set this aside for one moment and take a look at our crescent roll dough. So, as you can see, I unrolled our crescent roll dough onto a piece of parchment paper, and then I just took a pizza cutter and just made 4 strips from it, okay? And these are the strips we're going to use to put our filling in. And that is our cream cheese filling. So what we're going to do here is we are going to put our cream cheese filling, we're going to kind of spread that evenly on each of our strips of dough here, okay? Dun, dun, dun. All right, just like that. Now, if you can't find the dough sheets and you just get like, a can of the crescent rolls, you'd still unroll it the same way, and then you would kind of seal off all of those little perforations that make the triangles. Just kind of pinch them together and smooth them out so you do have a full sheet, okay? It's really easy to do. All right, so now we have our filling in our on our dough. As you see, we have some left over, so that'll be enough for our second can of dough. This recipe will make a total of 40 little bites, and you can always cut the recipe in half if you only want to make 20, okay? Or you could triple it or quadruple it if you want to make a ton of them. All right, so the next step, we're going to roll these up, and we're going to roll them up long ways, and really there's nothing to it. Just pull it over like that, and then grab your other end and pull it over, and then just kind of stretch it a little bit so that the dough meets, like that. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to take each one of our rolls and we're going to cut them into 5 bite-sized pieces. Now, feel free, if you want to make them larger, make bigger ones, go ahead and do it. I'm making them real little for little bites. I wanted something to take to work with me, so I thought these would just be perfect since Mardi Gras is on Tuesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just repeat with the rest of your dough. Done. All right, and now grab yourself a cookie sheet, put another piece of parchment on it, and now what we're going to do, we're going to transfer these to our baking sheet, and then we're going to bake them in a 350-degree oven for about 12 to 15 minutes until the tops are nice and gold and brown, okay? All right, so while those are baking, let's make our glaze. And that's where our powdered sugar and milk and almond extract comes in. So we have a cup of powdered sugar in here, and to that, we're going to add, about a half a teaspoon of almond extract. Just add it right to it. That's good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add our milk at intervals until we get the consistency we like. So I'm going to put a good, tablespoon and a half in there and start whisking that up. And then if we need more, we're going to add more. Oh yeah, I think we're good. Yes, we are. That's perfect. And let's see, it took about 2 tablespoons. So 2 tablespoons to 1 full cup of powdered sugar. Yep, and you will be good. All right, so now all we have to do, we're going to set that aside and wait for our king cake little nibblers to be done. Looks like we got about 5 minutes or so, okay?
A few moments later.
Oh, these smell delish. have some leakage, one popped open, but don't you worry about that because right now what we're going to do is let these cool down completely. Now, if you want to speed up that process, just let them sit for about 5 minutes or so and then pop them in the fridge for about 15 minutes and then we're going to glaze them. All right, there we go. So they're all chilled actually. I did pop them into the fridge and they were ready to go in 10 minutes. So that'll give you a little idea there. All right, so I transferred these over to another piece of parchment here, and now I get our glaze ready to go, and it's still good. Yep, ready to go. All right, and now you could either spoon it on or use a pastry brush, however you want to do it. I like lots of frosting on mine. I do. And then we're just gonna frost all of them. Oh yeah, and then we'll put some sugar on them. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Dun, dun. Oh my gosh, do I love this type of glaze. I do. All right, so there we go there. And now we have our sugars ready to go. Oh yes, now we can do them like, all in a single color like that. Or you can do a little traditional where you could do like, okay, a little bit of the gold, a little bit of the blue/purple, and then a little bit of the green on each one. However you want to do it. This is so fun. Oh, wow. Oh, these look so cute, don't they? Look, these are adorable king cake bites. Oh, yeah. Now, you want to keep these refrigerated until you're ready to eat them, and these will stay fresh for up to 3 days in the fridge, okay? And, well, there you have it. Our king's cake bites. How about that? They turned out so awesome. These are so delicious. I can't help it. I made them yesterday. And I got up at like 3 in the morning and had a couple. Oh my gosh, they really hit the spot and they're so easy to do. You gotta try these out for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to take into work tomorrow. I don't. I have these and maybe a few more in the fridge. That'll probably be enough. We only have 4 people working tomorrow, so I think we'll be good. I want to take them in, but I want to keep them too, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope you like that recipe, and if you do make it, definitely shoot us a picture, okay? Because every once in a while, we like to share those pictures here on the channel, and that's what we're gonna do right now. This is where we share pictures that were sent in to us by viewers who tried something that we did here on the channel. They either a recipe we did or a DIY, or maybe we inspired you to do something, and we love getting those pictures, and we love even more sharing them here on the channel. So let's get started, shall we? So our first picture here is from Tracy, and she made the ham and scallop potato soup. That was around the holidays. Oh, delicious recipe, right, Tracy? Oh, it was so good. And okay, next up here, Shauna, she made our chicken Florentine pasta. Looking good, Shauna. And so did Kylie. I hope I pronounced your name right. Both of your dishes look super delicious. That was a great recipe, wasn't it? It was really good. Okay, moving right along, JT, he made our the lion's head meatballs. Those were so delicious. Oh my gosh, we made those for the Lunar New Year. Oh, it was so good. I'm so glad you tried them, Jay. And over here we have May G, and she made some of the candies from our Valentine's Day charcuterie video. Oh, they look good. Look, dipped pretzels, and they look good. And also from that same video, the Valentine's Day charcuterie, we have Tiger 1, 2, 3 and Mary R. both made the truffles. Oh, I'm still a little bitter about that one. You know, I lost that challenge. I did. Okay, moving right along. Who is this? Okay. Oh, we have Ronald T. And he made the steak and potato retro TV dinner. That was such a fun video. And that recipe was another good one too. So glad you tried it. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so Brittany G, she made our wax melt. I bet your house is smelling so purty, Brittany. And finally, we have Elaine C. She made the winter gnome that gets hung on a door. And now she also said that she's afraid it looks too much like Christmas. She wishes she would have picked a different color for the hat. Well, I think he looks just perfect, Elaine, okay? So give yourself a little break there, okay? He looks fabulous. That's the trouble with those kind of DIYs, when you want it to be winter, and then like it's hard because you just, I don't know, you think of snow or the colors like red and green and blue, and then you just automatically think of Christmas, right? But I don't know, I personally think he looks like a winter gnome. You know mine I made, he was blue with white snowflakes on him, so I mean that could be Christmas too, I guess. And I actually just took him down off the door, had him hanging in my office, on my office door. So, but these were some fun crafts and some really awesome recipes. I'm so glad you guys tried them, and I'm so happy that you sent in some pictures. If I didn't get to your picture yet, don't you worry, we'll be sharing more real soon. And remember to send your pictures in if you try anything we do here on the channel, okay? And we've been known to toss in a little giveaway for all the people who send in pictures, every once in a while there too. Just throwing that out there, hey, sweeten the pot any way I can, right? And speaking of that, we still need your viewer greetings. We're going to start sharing them this Friday, and I want to get some more stacked up there so we don't run out. I want to share them for a few weeks, so definitely get those viewer greetings in. It's so easy. Don't stress over it. Just turn your phone around, hit record, and say, hi guys. That's all you got to do. Real informal here, okay? And we'll start sharing those this week. So, that's so much fun. Let's see. So we don't have an official DIY to do today. Wah, wah. I know, right? I know. But we do have a throwback DIY to do. And this throwback DIY kind of is perfect for this time of year. It's still winter, it's still freezing out, but spring is like right there. We're right there. Well, this is the type of project that is just perfect for this time of year. We have a throwback DIY for you, and this one goes back over a year, and it's just perfect for this time of year. When it's still, freezing outside, but spring is right around the corner. We made some beautiful ice lanterns. And these lanterns are so fun and easy to make too. So let's take a look at what we need to make them. First of all, we need a mold of some sort. That can be a bowl or a Tupperware container, or even a stock pot will work just fine. And then we need another container to fit inside the first container. And this will become the cavity to which we put our candles in. Now, to keep that container weighed down, we need something to put in there before we add our water. Rocks or gems, anything to give it a little bit of weight. And then, of course, we need some foliage, flowers, greenery, real or artificial. The choice is yours. And then, of course, we do need water. So first, we're going to take some of our greenery and place it at the bottom of our mold, and then place that second container right on top of it. This will lift that container up a little bit to let a little bit of water get underneath it. And then we fill it the whole way up with that water. And now we continue to add our foliage to that water until we get the desired look we want. Oh, just have fun with it. Place them anywhere you want. Try to sink some of them. Try to have some sticking out the top. However you decide to do, it will look just beautiful. And now pop it into the freezer until it's solid. Ta-da! Okay, alright. So now we have to get that middle container out of there. So we empty out whatever we used to weigh it down, and then we get some hot water and fill that vessel up with the hot water and let it sit for just a minute or two, and it should release nice and easy. And it does. That was easy, huh? And that little centerpiece there, that's where we're going to place our candle. But first, we have to get the lantern out of our mold. Now, to do that, we're just going to take a larger bowl and fill it up with hot water and place our mold right on top and let it sit just for a couple minutes to let it loosen up, and it'll come right out. Yep. Well, just like this. And y'all, that's all there is to it. Don't they look great? So the only thing left to do is to take it and place it outside on your porch or on your steps, and you'll have an awesome ice lantern, well, for as long as it's cold outside. Hey guys, hey, we need you to send us your viewer greetings so we can share them in a future video. And it's so easy to do too. Just turn that phone around, hit record, and say hello. Heck, you could even do a special occasion shout out if you wanted to. Well, whatever you decide to do, just make sure it's a minute or less and you let us know where you're from. And as always, thank you so much for watching us. Oh, I had to get that little reminder in there about the viewer greetings, Oh my goodness. Oh, I had a blast tonight. I hope you did too. How about that throwback DIY? You know what? It totally inspired me too. I popped a couple in the freezer just like before I started recording today because the temperature's gonna drop again, and I'm gonna put them out on the porch. I don't know. I've been digging this, going back a little bit and digging up some old DIYs and recipes and kind of representing them. I kind of like it. What do you think? All right. Well, I just want to say, thank you so much for spending your time with me this evening. I had a really good time tonight, and I hope that you did too. Well, I guess that's all she wrote. So definitely hit that subscribe button, okay? Also, give a little tickle to that notification bell so you know when we have a new video coming out. All of our contact information is listed right down below. That's our email address and our post office box. Definitely hit us up over on Facebook and Instagram. And now Twitter. Oh yeah, we be tweeting now. It's so exciting. I'm telling you, we are really with the times now, aren't we? Oh my goodness. Anyway, thank you again, everybody. You have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time, all right? Ciao, everybody. Mwah.